If you are in need of cheap Madden coins, go to MMOEXP.com. Be sure to use promo code Ryan at checkout to get 5% off your order. Link is in the description, guys. And right now, guys, PS4 coins are $48.90 for a million. If you are in need of Madden coins, be sure to click that link in the description below and use my code, which is Ryan. Top 10 MUT heroes that you need on your team. We're going to start off here with number 10, and that is going to be Fletcher Cox. Now, Fletcher Cox, just real quick before you even get into the cards here, these MUT Hero cards aren't the best. Let's be honest. They're not the best. They're all like 90 to 91 overall, but there are some pretty good gems here. And Fletcher Cox being one of those guys that you could probably see getting an upgrade in the future, pretty much regularly. He's a really good player. He's already coming in at 91 power move on this MUT Hero card, 87 tackle. He does have the decent speed of 74 with great acceleration for a DT at 81. Block shed could be a little bit better. His strength is nice. His play rec is amazing. Just a really good guy down low that you would definitely want to try to stop the run. Take up some double teams, get your guys on the outside, some sacks. Fletcher Cox is a pretty good player, and I definitely have him as my number 10 best MUT Hero player that you need on your squad. Coming in at number 9, we got Chris Harris Jr. here. 87 speed is kind of when it comes to corners, but he does have that amazing 91 man. He has decent zone at 85. His agility and his acceleration are also up there. If you get your hands on the ball with him, he'll be able to make a little bit of plays. Play rec at 91. I mean, he's just a very solid player here. He's definitely not better than the guy I have way higher up on this list, but Chris Harris is definitely a good player. If you are in need of a cornerback, be sure to pick up Chris Harris. If you don't have, the crazy coins for like a JALEN RAMSEY, then maybe Chris Harris will be something you could afford. I definitely like this card a little bit. In terms of like all the MUT Hero players, he was definitely one of the guys I wanted to throw on the top 10 list. So yeah, that is Chris Harris. Moving on to number 8, we got J.J. Watt. Now, J.J. Watt is one of those unique players where like his dominance in real life in the past, decade has not really translated all that well in Madden cards because, with defensive ends, you're going to have a little bit of a struggle getting to the quarterback with low speed, low acceleration. This player has 73 speed with 78 acceleration, which is not bad, but everything else is fantastic. He's got the 92 strength, he's got the 91 tackle, 92 play rec, 84 block shed, 88 power move with 87 finesse move. So it's pretty much Aaron Donald. He's pretty much Aaron Donald, and J.J. Watt is probably going to be getting upgrades more in the future anyways, so definitely, J.J. Watt is a guy that you definitely would want on your team, and that is my number 8 player. Moving on to number 7, we got Jamal Adams. Now, Jamal Adams, again, kind of like Chris Harris, little bit slow at 87 speed, but take a look at this, guys. 86 man, 87 zone with 94 hit power, 92 play rec. So if you're looking for like a mini version of, MUT Master Pat Tillman, then look no further than Jamal Adams. Definitely love this card. I think this is a really cool looking card too. I love the Jets uniforms more and more as the days go on. I really like seeing them in the cards on Madden Ultimate Team. They're just really simple, and I kind of like the design. I don't know. I really like the stripe on the shoulder pads and whatnot. But this isn't a contest of like what jerseys look the best. It's about cards. Even though that helmet is really, really cool. I keep talking about it. Jamal Adams, definitely really good. Definitely worthy here of my number 7 choice. Moving on to number 6, we got Brandin Cooks. And Brandin Cooks is, exactly what you think he is. He's really, really fast, and he can catch the ball. And that's pretty much all you need in this game. If you can run the ball, effectively with your running backs, and if you can have really good speed at your receiver position, you're more than likely going to, have a good time in Madden. 91 speed, 90 catching, 84 catch traffic, 85 a spectacular catch, 88 short, 84 medium, and 88 deep route running. What more needs to be said about him? I mean, if you don't have Torrey Holt right now, fully maxed out, if you don't have like a Tyreek Hill type player, then Brandon Cooks will suffice 100%. Moving on to number 5, everyone's favorite running back, SAQUON Barkley. And the reason I have him this high up on the list, even though he may not be, the best running back in the game right now at 91 overall, with 89 speed, 80 trucking, and 86 elusiveness, with 74 catching, 92 carrying, 90 acceleration, 93 break tackle, is because he's going to get upgrades all throughout the year. I mean, it's SAQUON Barkley. Madden Ultimate Team is going to find a way to get SAQUON his cards. If you guys get his power up and, make him, fully chemmed out and whatnot, he's going to be a really good running back, definitely really good player. And as the, months go on, he'll end up being, at some point, he will be the best running back in MUT. I can tell you that right now without a shadow of a doubt. Moving on to number 4, we have a card here that I personally think is, fantastic. I don't know if you guys do. Maybe it's a little bit of a bias because it is a Tennessee Titan, but DELANIE Walker, 82 speed on this guy, 86 catching, 84 catch and traffic. You're probably like, well, that's not really all that great, but 84 run block at tight end. That is, fantastic. And of course, if you upgrade it, he's going to have 83 speed. If you have, brawler or sprinter, you're going to get him up to like 86 speed. It's going to be really cool. This card's going to be really good. I don't even know if it's going to be 86 speed. I think you get like a 2 upgrade, so it's going to be 85 speed on, your DELANIE Walker with like 85 run block. And if you have anything else that gives run block, you can get it up there, even upwards to like 86, 87, maybe even 88 run block on this card. I mean, what more do you need in a tight end? You need a guy that can block. You need a guy that can catch passes. DELANIE Walker's your guy. Moving on to number 3. This is a phenomenal card. Like, I was shocked to see how good this card is. 90 run block, 90 pass block on this David DeCastro, 90 pass block power, 90 run block power, 89 pass block footwork, 89 run block footwork. Like, are you kidding me? That is, like, one of the best 91 overall cards I've ever seen in Madden lately. Like, that is a true 91 overall player. Like, usually with how they rate players, like, we just saw that DELANIE Walker at 91 overall, and he had a whole bunch of, like, 82s and 83s. Like, this card actually has 90s everywhere. Like, usually when you think about that in Madden, you're like, why is that not a 99 overall? So, definitely David DeCastro. I was having a hard time not putting him at number 1, but that would not really be a fun pick to have him at number 1, so I threw him at number 3. But David DeCastro, definitely one of the best, if not the best, MUT Hero players in the game. Moving on here, we have Bobby Wagner at number 2. And Bobby Wagner, again, I didn't really like his card at the beginning of the year, even though he was the best, technically, middle linebacker in the game. His 91 overall player, 83 speed, 84 excel, 91 hit power, 78 zone, 92 tackle. I mean, he's going to be really good now. Finally, Bobby Wagner is going to be well represented in Madden Ultimate Team 20. And he's just going to keep getting better and better and getting better player cards throughout the year. Nothing more needs to be said. Bobby Wagner is an absolute stud. But moving on to number 1, the best MUT Hero player that you need on your team when it releases is JALEN RAMSEY. JALEN RAMSEY has the man. He has the zone. He has the press, the excel, the speed, the jump, the agility, the play rec, whatever you need in a corner, JALEN RAMSEY has you covered. Quite literally, JALEN RAMSEY is the best MUT Hero player in the game, in my personal opinion. Again, this is my opinion. This is my opinionated list of top 10 best MUT Hero players. Maybe you guys have a little bit different, thought process on what your top 10 players are. If you have any debate or, whatever you want to say in the comments, go for it. If you have anything else that you want to add to the list, or, maybe you have a different list, I'm definitely loving to hear your comments on it. But that is going to be the top 10 must-have players for the new MUT Hero program that you guys need on your team. Again, as always, if you need coins to get these players, look no further than MMOEXP.com. Link will be in the description below. It is the #1 link in the video. Every video that I have, you will see that link up at the top. Be sure to use my promo code, which is Ryan. You will get 5% off your order. Coins are at their all-time low on both PS4 and Xbox. Get them now while they're cheap. Be sure to hit up MMOEXP.com. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.